Hi everybody, Judy Parcell here. We're back in my studio, and I just got through watching an interesting talking head show, and this gentleman that was the guest was using the octopus as an analogy to drive a point home. And while he was talking about the octopus, I got a visual in my head, and I thought, why don't I draw an octopus? I wanted to talk to you a little bit about octopuses. They're one of the most intelligent creatures in the world. One is they have a big brain. The other is that they have 8 tentacles, and each tentacle has its own brain. And if a tentacle is broken off through an accident or them fighting with some creature, it grows back. Pretty interesting creature, and you can make friends with them. They can recognize you. There's lots of things. I've seen a lot of science films on them. Fascinating creature. Anyway, so I'm going to show you how easy it is to do an octopus. And also I'd like to ask you, when I say octopus, what do you think of? Write it in the comments below. Now I'm going to start out at the top, and I'm going to go like this and like this, and I'm going to kind of use an imaginary line through here because I love to use the diagonal. And I think I'll bring this out a little bit more. Make him a little fatter head. Yes. Get that shape the way I want it. I'm going to just very lightly draw the 8 tentacles with nothing in mind. This is the fun part. And I'll go out here, and I'll go like this. And then I'll do one here. We've got to do 8 of them, so. So that's 2, 4, 5. Whoops. Still have much to do here. I could bring some off over here because I don't think I'm going to have any room. You could be creative about this. Okay, that's a really flowery one. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8 tentacles. 2 eyes. Kind of bring them in close like that. I don't know if they're close like that. Yeah, I think they are actually. And I'm going to go like this. Go inside, outside, and we can erase those lines later. I drew one a little earlier, and I was worrying too much about leaving the lines blank, so what I'm going to do is not do that, and I'm going to do this instead, and then come back in and erase the lines I don't want, because my pencil flows a lot nicer that way than if I get all uptight trying to get this perfect. You know, that's an old issue of mine. I used to be a perfectionist. Boy, still creeps in every so often. This reminds me of strands of a woman's very long hair blowing in the breeze. Now when I get ready to do this in pen and ink, I will then concern myself about drawing behind, there we go. Okay, got them all. There. Basic octopi. See? Yeah. Alrighty. Pen in hand, I'm going to use a Pitt pen. It's S, small. To do this, I'll start at the top. And with the pen is when I can make the corrections. Can you see that? It's a little bit bigger than the screen, huh? This is a very animated fellow. You know, if you see a better way to do it when you're laying the pen in, do it. Use the same sixth sense that a hunter uses to stay alive in the forest. It's your sixth sense, your intuition, whatever you want to call it. If it says give it a flourish, give it a little flourish. No wild animal's going to jump on you if you don't get it right. Just had to give that one an extra flourish. See how fast that went? I'm going to drop this one down below this other one. That would be a little more interesting. I'm always saying, lend interest to your drawing. Now, did I forget any lines? I'm always forgetting lines. I'm going to make these kind of like this. I don't know if they're that shape, but that's what I wanted to do. So there's your octopus. And Mr. General. Put the pen away, the pencil away. Get Mr. Bug out there. Because this was so quick, I don't feel guilty about making you wait through the erasure part. Yeah, Mr. Bug agreed to join us today. See how I did here. Okay. I'm so glad I bought this little vacuum. It is so cool. Anyway, there you have it. A very easy one. If you want, make a screenshot of it and do a practice for yourself. Thank you for joining me in my studio, and I will talk to you later.